In a quiet building at the edge of the city, apartment 9B hadn't had a tenant in over 4 years. No one asked why, but one rainy Thursday, someone moved in. His name was James. He looked tired, like someone who'd been searching for peace and maybe thought he'd found it here. The doorman warned him, "You sure you want this one, son? 9B, it's been empty a long time. Place gets cold." James just shrugged. "Yeah, I like quiet. Cold's fine." The neighbor across the hall was nosy. She said, "They never last long in there. If the walls start whispering, don't say I didn't warn you." James smiled. Whispers? Maybe they just miss company. That night, James lay in bed listening to the rain. Then, a sound. Faint. Not quite wind, not quite pipes. He sat up, and then, a whisper. "James!" He froze. "That's not wind." The next day, he went back to the doorman. "You ever hear anything strange from 9B at night?" The doorman avoided his eyes. "Sir, I don't ask questions and I sleep with a radio on. My advice? Do the same." But James didn't listen. Instead, the neighbor caught him in the hall. This time, she was scared. "Did it speak to you yet? The voice?" James frowned. "You said whispers. What is it really?" She looked pale. "Loneliness," she said. "That's how it starts. But it's not your loneliness, it's hers." Then came the dreams. Visions. A little girl crying, "Daddy, don't leave, I'm scared." A woman's voice screaming, "She was here, in this apartment, locked in, forgotten. They moved out and left her." James couldn't ignore it anymore. He began to investigate. He recorded himself. Day 5. The whispers are getting clearer. I found an old diary in the vent. He flipped through the dusty pages. A child's handwriting. "Mom says I talk too much. She says the walls are better listeners. So I told them about the monster under my bed." James read every line, until the diary just stopped. He went to the police. "Can't you check past records? Missing kids from this building?" The officer barely looked up. "Sir, if there's no body, there's no case. You hear voices, call a shrink, not us." But the voice kept coming. Stronger now. "Don't leave me too," James was breaking. "Who are you? What do you want?" The voice whispered back, "To be found, to be heard." He tore through the apartment. Finally, behind a false wall in the closet, he found it. A small hidden room, a bed, broken toys. A drawing of a girl and a man labeled, "Me and Daddy," before he stopped coming. Then the neighbor came, not nosy this time. "Just broken. She was my niece," she confessed. "My sister lost custody, but she kept her anyway. Locked her in there during inspections. Said she was too much to handle." James could barely speak. "And no one noticed?" The woman looked down. "Everyone noticed. We just didn't want to know." The police returned. This time they listened. They broke open the wall. Inside, they found the remains of a little girl. Her name was Emily. Age, 6. She died alone. James stood outside apartment 9B one last time. "I came here for quiet," he said. "I'm leaving with her voice inside my head forever." And somewhere, faint and peaceful, a whisper replied, "Thank you." Some walls don't just echo memories, they hold them. And some whispers don't fade, until someone listens.